This time on Bulletproof Tactical, we're going to review the Taurus G3C. A lot of people have been asking me for more Taurus firearms. Why? Because they're coming up with a lot of different affordable models and they're obviously attractive. So I picked this one up. This is one of the more popular models they have. We're going to review it, we're going to shoot it, and I'll give you guys my overall opinion. So continue watching. There's plenty of bolsters and let's go ahead and start with today's review. The Taurus G3C. Let's take a look at the unboxing. We have our manuals. We have a little save $30 off. All right, our gun lock. But here comes the interesting thing. We are going to get 3 magazines. Let's do a safety check. You guys can see the firearm is clear. And we have 3 magazines on the table. They're all clear. So let's start with today's review. We're going to start by talking about the price and obviously my personal opinion on the quality and my first impression on the firearm. So let's go ahead and start. We're going to see we get 12 round capacity magazines, which right off the bat 12 round capacity is good considering the size of the firearm. So I think that's we're already starting off good, let's put it that way. As far as the frame goes, I love the textured grips. I think some of you guys might think this is a bit aggressive. It looks kind of like coral shape. I don't know if you guys can get a close-up right there. Kind of looks like coral, really aggressive. I think if you're sweating or bleeding or it's raining, I think you're gonna get a real good grip regardless. That gives me confidence. And you guys can see my hand, my pinky is flying off, but once we put in the magazine, we have a nice, comfortable grip extension base plate. So that's awesome. I really like that. You guys can see we are going to get a Picatinny rail, you know, just so you guys can put your flashlights, lasers, and all that fun stuff. And as far as the barrel, you guys can see the contrast. It is a stainless steel barrel. The slide does give me a lot of confidence. You guys can see it's like matte black, and that matte black gives it a nice sticky feel. So already, without the aggressive serrations, it's already a sticky slide. But with these really aggressive serrations, it just makes it so much easier to manipulate the firearm. Really big fan of these serrations right here. And I also like the matte black finish. Really sticky. Let's go ahead and take a look at the sights. You guys can see we only get a white dot in the front. The rear is completely black. So, I mean, they could have probably done a little bit better with the rear sight, in my opinion. Not a big deal. I mean, once again, we only paid $299 for this firearm. So I think this is as cheap as it gets. A lot of viewers have been considering carrying firearms. Texas is not requiring a concealed carry license anymore. So a lot of people are wanting to get a firearm, and they're obviously looking for the cheaper models. So that's what I'm here for. I'm going to give you guys my opinion. And you know, sometimes buying something affordable can be a good decision. Sometimes it could be a terrible decision. So let's take a look. Let's go ahead and do a trigger pull. You guys can see once again it's clear. We're going to see. We hit the wall right about here. So let's go ahead and break the trigger. Okay, let's reset it. So the reset is fairly short. You guys can see reset's right about there. It does feel kind of spongy, to be honest. Kind of a spongy trigger. All right, let's go ahead and talk about some specs. Take a closer look at the firearm, and we're going to go ahead and give you guys some specs on the firearm so you guys can know what we're dealing with right here. So the Taurus GC3 has a total round capacity of 10+1 or 12+1 depending on the magazines. We are going to get a barrel length of 3.2 inches. Once again, a stainless steel barrel. The overall length of the firearm is 6.3 inches. Overall height of the firearm, we're looking at 5.1 inches. Overall width, 1.2 inches. And the overall weight of the firearm, this is of course unloaded, is 22 ounces. And the trigger is a total of 4.5 pounds, so not too bad. And it does have restrike capability, which you guys will now see. Basically resets. So they call that the restrike capability. So really interesting. But once again, let's the main thing here is, you know, the controls. Of course, we are going to get a nice mag release button right here. Really accessible. You guys can see the grip is not that wide, so you can rest your thumb right here. Really comfortable if you need to release the mag. It's accessible. There's some firearms where you kind of need to change your hand position to be able to release the magazine. It's really not the case with the Taurus G3C. As you guys can see, you guys can do a quick reload without really having to change your position of your hand. I like that. So for the slide lock, you guys can see we do get a nice textured slide lock right there. Takedown lever, really similar to a Glock. Takedown, really similar. We also get the dual recoil spring, really similar to the Gen 4s and 5s with the Glocks. And you know, just really easy to take down and clean your firearm. So that's always good. Having an easy to maintenance firearm is always a bonus, at least in my opinion. So let's do less talking. Let's take this down to the range. My main interest is, will the firearm perform how it should? So we're going to shoot some rounds through it. We're going to shoot nothing but steel case ammunition. I will show you guys the ammunition I'm shooting. And let's see how it goes. Continue watching. Did you shoot that? All right, so we're back from the range. So let's talk about the negatives and let's talk about the positives. So let's just start with the positives. Everything appears to be great on the firearm. Of course, it's really attractive at this price point. Spending $299 on a firearm makes it really appealing. You have decent round capacity. The grips are comfortable. The slide is nice. You know, all the controls are really accessible, easy to clean. We get a rail. Everything seems fine until you shoot it. You guys, I'm pretty sure you guys saw how many malfunctions I had in the range. I had failures to extract. I wasn't able to throw some spent casings out. You guys would also see I had to ram it into battery. I was getting a lot of those malfunctions, you know. And, you know, I don't want to blame the ammunition because I'm pretty sure if you guys follow the channel, I tend to use a lot of steel case ammo. It's just the one that's more finicky and gives us more malfunctions. And when you're breaking in a firearm, that's pretty much what I like to use, just to get an idea of how reliable the firearm can be. If it performs good with cheap ammo, it will perform great with good ammo. That's just the way I look at it. So we did get many malfunctions. I really don't think it was ammunition. Maybe some people will say you need to lube it, you need to break it in. That could be the case. We put a total of 50 rounds through it. We had too many malfunctions. I got pretty disappointed. The trigger's not as good as you think it is either. And it is accurate, I'll tell you that. I was able to get a comfortable grip, put all the rounds on target. But as far as the reliability goes, well, you guys saw problems with putting it into battery and failures to extract. Once again, another positive, we do get three magazines with total of 12 round capacity. So it's pretty good capacity. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you guys like this video? Do you guys consider buying this firearm after this review? Is there any other firearm you guys would recommend me to buy? Anything you guys are interested in? Leave me a comment below. I'll reply as soon as possible. Don't forget to subscribe to Bulletproof Tactical, leave a like, and we'll see you on the next one.